create your online presence in the business, you have to like build traffic to your website. So it's just creating a website through WordPress or by using HTML, it's not enough. Okay, you have to really do more to build traffic to know people. Okay, there is a such business exists. Okay, either it's offline or online, right? We have to do that, right? So there are a lot of techniques available to make this possible. Okay, so there are like it's not like you have to follow only one of these, or you should be like following at least minimum 4 to 5 of this to like have a very good online presence. And among them, the first important thing is search engine optimization, which is commonly called as SEO. And social media, you have to really go for social media marketing. You have to like promote your social media pages by like regular posts, by having a calendar. Yes, we are discussing all this in this topic in social media marketing. And then referral traffic, display ads, search engine marketing, affiliate marketing, email marketing. So here, just note the search engine optimization is like is completely different from search engine marketing. Okay, so yeah, but you have to have a knowledge on SEO before we move into a search engine marketing. So in this session, we'll be like completely discussing about search engine optimization. So this session is solely for search engine optimization. Okay, so maybe in the next sessions we'll be like looking about the rest of them. Okay, okay. So if you are starting a business, or if you have a business already, obviously you have to have both online as well as offline presence. But in recent days, a lot of businesses are like available only in online. You take Flipkart, Myntra, so they don't have a a retail store or a fashion store where you just go and walk in and then buy things as well as you do online. No, it's not like that. It's only an online market store. Whereas you have Lifestyle Max, so they have both online and offline store, right? So when you have an offline store, people you usually like try to get to know where the store is located. Location matters, right? Whereas for an online business, the information matters. People look into the information because they just get to know you through your website only. So whatever information that you put in on the website matters a lot. Okay, and for in business, yes, location matters, because like based on, for example, you just like start a very fashionable western clothing store, in the interior parts of a village. Yes, you might get a sales, but just compare the sales with having the same store in a metropolitan city, right? In the same way, if you don't have a very good content and then you just like add some dummy content in your website, do you think that you'll be able to like get traffic? It's not about having I mean you people think that having the content on the website is just like for people to read, for your users to read. No, it's not that. I mean, based on the content that you have on your website, the search engines will be able to crawl and give you better rank in the search engine results. Okay, I mean, I know this might sound complex. We'll be like breaking down all of this keywords in this session. So don't get worried. We'll be like moving on from basic to the intermediate level in this session. Okay. Yeah. Now we are going to the topic search engine optimization. But before we get into it, you should know what is a search engine first. Okay. So search engine is nothing but an internet-based. Okay, it's nothing but a web application kind of a tool where it index all your documents. I mean your web pages, and then what it does, it just ranks based on the keyword for the users to use, to scroll through, to read, to know more things, right? So where we have a lot of search engines, but we have like one major provider which is like dominating the whole world. Okay, so how do they work is like they have a crawler, or which actually goes and like crawl all the content on the web page, and then it index it, and then it stores in the database in its data center, and then based on the algorithm it has, it actually ranks the pages, and it gives you results on the search page. Okay, so it has like an algorithm which nobody knows, this page rank algorithm. The algorithms is used by search engines is not revealed. Okay, so maybe yeah, bits and pieces of it is revealed to the outside world, but nobody knows about the crux of the algorithm of any search engine which is working. Okay, so actually, why the search engine is used to like to find the results. Okay, for whatever that the user is like seeking for. Okay, so it just like find documents or websites with relevant keywords. Okay, so sometimes the web pages will be like keep on updated by the companies, and just take Wikipedia. I mean, it's getting kind of updated by an anonymous user now and then. Sometimes, yeah, you can just give your names and everything, but sometimes it is anonymous as well, right? You can't really figure out whether it's the usernames who has did that edit, right? So I hope you all know how Wikipedia works. So imagine like if you know when the actor of Black Panther died, maybe after very few minutes of the news came out, as I mean, it was like mentioned in his Wikipedia page saying, okay, he died on 2020 with date and the reason, right? So I mean, whatever information, if it just leaks out, if any scam of any politician or a company kind of gets leaked out, immediately the Wikipedia pages gets it's getting updated. And then it's not only getting updated, it the users who are accessing the page is also reading the right content, relevant content, or on updated content. So how does I mean, Google does that, or Bing does that, so it actually, it updates the documents, or the web pages which is being updated in its database. Okay, so it's just like happening simultaneously, in a very fraction of second. Okay, so that only these search engines were able to like provide better results. Just imagine, Google has a policy like if somebody updates a web page, it takes like 30 business days to get reflected in to a user. If you just or if you someone like edited Wikipedia and page, and then if the other person has to read it, it might take 2 or 3 business days. Just imagine how life will be. Things will be really crazy. We'll never get to know the updated information, right? So this is a kind of common search engines which was like being used by people till earlier. So Google, Yahoo, MSN, yeah, now we have Bing and AOL. So all this is Alta Vista. It was also a little famous earlier. Okay, but right now when you see the search engine market share, okay, so Google holds a majority of 85% of market share in the search engine, and Yahoo has 6.58. Yes, still people use Yahoo. Yeah, Bing, yes, it's 6%, and AOL it's 0.46. DuckDuckGo it's 0.35. I swear I never heard of DuckDuckGo. I think it should be like used in US or something, but I've heard of the rest of the four. Okay, yeah. So we're just talking about search engines for machines. I mean, desktop machines, laptops. Yes, but some people in mobile browsers they use different search engines, but still Google plays the prominent role there. Okay, so what this search engine's intention is to do? What do they serve? So as I was mentioning, it actually, it stores all these web pages in its database after indexing. Okay, and then it actually, and then when a user is typing a keyword, it gives a relevant results based on the web pages stored in this database. Okay, and it also, get money by showing the results. I mean, it's not like the search engines get money by showing the results from its database. It's not that, but they get money, or they generate revenue by keywords advertisements. through keyword advertisements. For example, if somebody searches, latest mobile phone, you might be able to see a lot of results, but you might be able to see ads. Yeah, let's see how what it goes. Okay. Um, this like see my screen. I'm having the Chrome page right now. No. Okay. Okay. Let me
No,
share
no.
my Chrome as well. Yeah. So I was just searching for latest mobile phones. So I'm getting a result. The first result was by NDTV. So they kind of like reveal the latest new mobile phone list in 2020. And I get Flipkart next, and then I get like 91mobiles.com. Yeah, I think I've never heard of this website earlier. Usually I go to Flipkart or Amazon. So these are the three things which comes up first based on relevance. But see here, you get ads. Okay, so you get few ads here when you can just like scroll through. There's too many phones. Okay, so these people who are trying to post this results here for me by paying Google. Okay, so most of them is from Amazon.in, Samsung.com. Yeah, everything is from Amazon.in. Okay, so here I don't see Amazon.in listed. Oh my god. Okay, Amazon.in, I have it like almost which number? Three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Eighth. My eighth result is Amazon.in. But here in the ad, I'm just like seeing it on top. So when I just like want to like get to know what mobile phone is like trendy so that I can buy. Yeah, so maybe yeah, I'll go with this OnePlus 8. You can just like click on that and then it takes you to an Amazon store with all the details. Right? So imagine if Amazon has never placed this ad. So it most people would have like end up going to Flipkart and then buying some phones they wanted in Flipkart, because in really Amazon is in like eighth place. I'm not sure why Amazon.in is in eighth place like here. So because of this ad, people might end up buying in Amazon, or they might get to know what are the recent phones in Amazon.in, and then they might compare, and over a period of time they might end up buying little later. Or Amazon is kind of getting traffic also. Maybe I may not have an Amazon user ID, so after seeing this maybe I might go and create a login, which anyways it's actually a good thing for Amazon. Okay, so just because I clicked here, Google could have like earned money from Amazon. And if you click the Samsung link, because this is from Samsung website, Samsung might have earned money. Okay, yeah, okay. That's how the search engines make money. So that's what I was like explaining you, the anatomy of a search engine. So where you like search, it's a search box, and um, where you have listings. So this is your sponsored listings, and these are your organic listings. Okay, organically, NDTV website and Flipkart comes one. So whenever most of the time when people want to buy phone in India, they'll always go to this gadgets.ndtv.com. NDTV has also a show which reviews the new mobile phones which is in the market. So I think that's a real reason it got viral. Yeah. So how does the search engines work? So there is a bot, or people call it a spider, which actually goes to each of the web page available in the internet, and the web page is being crawled. Okay, So if I have already have crawled all the web pages and stored in my database, I might just look for any new updates, any new documents which is updated. I just go and crawl it and keep it in my data center with links. Okay, so when someone just like types of latest mobile phones, latest uh, watch or something like that, it actually indexes, and then what happens, it actually shows up into the people's page. Okay, from its database. Okay, so as I was saying, they are using PageRank algorithm, but we really don't know like how things work there, how the weights are being assigned, how the keywords are being tracked. Nobody knows. Okay, there's a process on how this web search engines work. Okay, as I was saying, web crawling happens first, and then the bots, they index the web pages, and they process it and they store it in the database. And when a keyword is searched, a relevancy to that keyword for each of the web page is calculated, and then the results is being like retrieved and shown to a user. So this is a stage of five stages which involved in this search engine working. Okay, so so usually when we see a web page, we just see like this, right? It's just a website of a company. Okay, but search engines see it in a different way. It just like see only the HTML text. It doesn't see an image, or how your UI looks like. No, it just see only your HTML code. Okay, now let's get into search engine optimization. So we know what is search engine. So we are like trying to, you know, optimize our both on page and off page ranking factors. So we'll discuss about on page and off page optimization later, but just get to know when you see on page optimization, it's actually like nothing but you're trying to optimize your search engine rankings by altering your website content. Whereas in the off-page optimization, you kind of create backlinks, or you don't work or edit any of your web page content, but you do something else to bring your website on top when people were searching something. Okay, so that is called off-page optimization. On page is like when you like edit your website content or image or keyword something. When you like do something on your website to make it to bring it to the top, we call it as on-page optimization. Okay, so it's actually SEO is nothing but a prominent industry in the area of where people are kind of trying to bring their website on top, especially when there is an online business or a marketplace. Okay, we really just saw a very great example. So there is a lot of people involved in bringing Amazon on the top in that web, in the result. A lot of search engine people were working. A lot of you online marketers were working to make that happen from Google, from Amazon, right? Okay, yeah, we just see this in detail. Okay, so what any good SEO would do. Okay, you would be able to get the right keywords and search phrases that users are searching. Okay, there's a lot of tools available, SEO tools are available to find out the how people search the keywords. Okay, you will be able to get that, and after like identifying that kind of phrases which is used to like um, searched by the user, they target the same kind of keywords, they attach it to the website. Okay, and then they plan their keywords in their website based on that uh, uh, keywords used by the user. They like rework their content, and they attach keywords in their HTML codes. They tag it, and then make it happen. And then regularly they check. Okay, for example, I will be in 2019, people were like when they want to buy a new phone, they always checked on trending mobile phones. Maybe in 2020, when they want to buy a new phone, they were just checking on like less cost smartphones. Maybe this is a year where people don't want to spend more money on this luxury stuff, or on not for essential things, something like that. So in that case, maybe people were like looking for economic smartphones. So the keywords were like changed. It might change over a period of time. Okay, I might be one will be using a trending phone in last year, but right now I just want to use phone barely, which can able to help me to access calls and some basic internet stuff. Okay, for that a smartphone worth 5,000 is enough, right? So you can just like key in your search engine optimization techniques accordingly, because you have to be always looking out how people search to buy your products. So these tools helps you to understand that is there's a lot of tools. Okay, we'll see that later. Okay, so to understand SEO, you have to like understand the phases involved in it. There are like 6 phases involved in SEO. First one is like website audit. Second, on content on-page optimization, off-page optimization, social channel submission, and maintenance. Like phases involved when any company want to do SEO. Okay, so imagine I just like created a website and then I want to do SEO for my website. Okay, so I have to go for this 6 stages. Okay, so when we understand the 6 stages, you'll be able to really understand what is SEO, how things are being like carried out here. The first phase is nothing but a website audit. So I have created my website already. So in a previous session, we created a website using WordPress, right? So it's already, imagine that it's already live. Okay, so here I want to check whether my website is really looking good. Is it like designed with the right keywords, right content of so that my users will be able to like look into that. So how do you do that? We have to check. So there's a lot of free resources available online, to check your website content and how fast it is, things like that. Okay, so there's a score. You should be like getting more than 80% to know that your website is relevant. Okay, so maybe I'll just show you a small um, reality check for this one. So let's go to SEO sitecheckup.com. Okay, SEO sitecheckup.com. Okay, yeah. So I think, yeah, I've already used it for my friend's online portal. Maybe I'll try small SEO tools. Okay, so yeah, this is how it looks like. So it helps you to check your plagiarism and to know your IP and many more. So you have to log in here, register yourself, and then log in, and then you have to like give your URL. It actually just like takes a very short time to evaluate and then gives you the score. Okay, I've already like created generated a report for one of the website called trepper.com. So this is one of a online marketplace where and it's not working. Okay, so this is production, still in production. So this is how it looks like. It actually provide services for the travelers, where they can act as a courier and or a travel companion. and then earn money. Sometimes they might even get a flight ticket free, you know. So this is actually a cool site. Okay, so this is how it looks like. So I just like checked on the SEO for that. The SEO is like only 66%. Okay, so there were around 45 checks, out of which only 31 checks were like passed. Okay, so I have like kind of downloaded the results. Maybe I can just show you that. Okay. Okay, so this is how it looks like. you know so meta title test was done, meta description. So we'll be discussing about what is meta title, meta description, everything. So maybe I'll just share this report to you so that you can able to understand. So the word cloud was created, which words were like kind of widely used. Since it is a travel website, I can see a lot of countries name kind of used more. Okay, so yeah, we don't have enough time to like look into the whole thing. I'll just share it to you so that you can just look into it later. Okay. So this is a screenshot which is like attached from the test. So as I was saying, it's only 31 tests were like passed. 14 checks were like kind of failed. The score was like 66. And it also like, when you like sign up, and then you'll be able to know how you can improve your score. Okay, this was a really cool one. So you can just like use any website. It's not like you have to use a site which is just launched, or you can just try to use it for any site and check out the score. Okay, how you can do this website audit? Okay, so first we have to look into the keywords. So what are the keywords which is being used by me in the website? So is it relevant to the same keywords? So for example, if most people when they want to do marketing, they might mean sales. Yes, sales and marketing might be similar, but you can't be using it interchangeably, right? Marketing comes first, and which leads to sales. Okay, so sometimes people use it interchangeably. It's not correct. So these kind of things play a very important role. Okay, using a similar words, interchangeable words might also create a lot of confusion. Okay, and then sitemap, yeah, so we'll be like looking into this one by one. Okay, in sitemap, maybe I'll just show you. I have a sitemap here. Yeah. Okay, so a sitemap is nothing but how your website is structured. Okay, so this is just imagine it's a simple e-commerce website where I have home products. In the products, I have different categories, and then featured products and collections and any clearance sale if I'm offering. Everything comes here, and then the cart and my account details, profile, my payment method, password, my address, and everything, and other stuffs. Okay, like my blog and customer care numbers, my social media pages. So this is how my site looks like. Okay, but when you just like see it in an XML format, it looks totally different. Okay, okay, sitemap is nothing but a blueprint of your website. Okay, it's how it looks in a XML format. Okay, I just like came in here. Okay, so you have to really understand your keywords, and then you have to check whether you have a sitemap created and then added in your web page, so that the search engines will be able to understand your site and in crawl it and index it properly. And then you have to check whether your website is like compatible with different browsers. Sometimes, some browsers may not be compatible with Internet Explorer because nobody uses it, but still, if someone like kind of accidentally opens it, yeah, you have to really check. And then, now you have laptops with different display sizes. Now we have 14-inch, 14.5, 16, 17, 15. Some you have to really check whether all screen size fits your I mean, your website fits all your screen size. And then, if you're like scrolling it on a tablet, yes, you have to really check. you know some people might be using the tablet or phones with different screen sizes. Okay, so you have to check that. Okay. And then a backlink checker. Okay, this belongs to offline or off page optimization techniques, where you'll be like providing links of your website in different areas where they just click and then come into your place. I mean, for example, if somebody is asking question about um, which mobile phone is trending in Quora. Okay, I think you all know about Quora. So maybe some manager, some online marketplace websites manager just says, okay, you go to our website, you'll be able to get the latest mobile phones, and then give the links whenever these questions are being asked. If you do that, there's this, so here kind of he's creating a backlink for your website, right? So that has also to be checked, how many areas, how many places you have your backlinks for. Usually, you'll have it in your social media pages. Every LinkedIn page of a company has links to the company. Every Facebook page, every Twitter page, yes, has it. Okay, so all these things, we just check the word cloud also, right? So how, which which words are like kind of used frequently. And then speed audit, like how frequently, I mean, how fast your website loads. We'll be like talking about domain authority in our next slides. Okay. Okay, so first you'll be just checking about your website. Okay, in second phase you will be checking about your content. Okay, so it's about whatever that you have used in the web page. You will be using text, hyperlinks, images, audios, videos, animation. Whatever that you put it on your website should be like checked. Okay, so there is a lot of tools available to do that. Even the small SEO tools has a plagiarism checker. We also like saw an example there. And there's duplicate checkers. There's a lot of websites available where you can just check your plagiarism. Okay, so next one is robots.txt. It's actually a text file, which helps the search engines um, to know which pages or files to be crawled and indexed and stored in their database. Okay, so it directs this search engines. But recently, Google announced that they're not like following robot.txt file. But most of the time, all the company websites will have this txt file. Okay, so it actually helps them to like prevent the unimportant script or irrelevant script or images to be like from crawling. For example, they have a founder page in the website, and the founder is not like interested in showing his or her identity. So this can be like kind of made hidden from crawling, so that it doesn't get stored anywhere. Yeah, this actually helps to like regulate the robot behavior of all the search engines. Okay, so we discussed about sitemaps, and next one is on-page optimization. As you all know, it's nothing but optimizing your web pages in your website. So you're optimizing your complete websites so that you'll be able to get good search engine rankings. So we call that SERP, search engine results page. So you want a good number for SERP. To do that, to get more organic traffic, you have to do on-page optimization. Okay, so you will be able to like add good keywords, add good headings, and have good HTML tags and everything. Okay, so to do this on-page optimization, you have to increase your site performance. So we have like three things, three important levels in the site performance. First one is like increasing the page speed. Okay, so how do you increase this page speed? First, you have to compress all your web pages. I mean, you have to compress your HTML, and then if you're using a lot of images, you should be able to compress it and store it. Okay, then only you'll be able to like load your pages faster. Okay, sometimes people don't wait for more than 1 second to have their website loaded. If it takes more than 3 seconds, yes, obviously the customer is gonna leave that online marketplace because it takes time. Okay, so here they work in milliseconds. And then you should be like reducing the redirecting urls to increase your page speed. For example, uh, when you click on a link, it might cite, okay, it's redirecting to some other link. You might be like seeing few browsers, I mean few web pages does that in your browser. So in that case, even if you're like trying to redirect, and it should be like made very fast. And if you're having more redirects for your urls, obviously it's going to slow down your site. So you should not be having this to for so many pages. Okay, so if you concentrate on these two areas, you can increase your page speed. And then you also have a website, I mean a lot of tools, online tools available to check your website score, its speed score. So it should be like always more than 85%. Okay, and you have to be very very careful in creating a domain name for your website. I'm sure like everybody knows how to work on this, because we have already discussed about creating a domain name. You either go, most of the time we just like go to GoDaddy or Bluehost, or any other platform to register your domain name. Okay, so when you have your domain name, most of the time people have it in the business name. If not, they just go for a good keyword which resembles their business. If the domain name is not available in uh, for in the business name they're looking for. Okay, so this has to be very memorable, and it should be like with a keyword rich. Okay, you should be able to tag good keywords with that. And then you should have more subdomains. Okay, relevant subdomains. Okay, and so that you can like associate or write urls to your domain. Okay, and you should never be getting any errors. Okay, for your web page. If you are getting, you have links there to redirect to the right page. Now I showed an example, right? So I was like, when I like clicked on the website, when I just typed the url for triple, what happened? It was not working. Right, it was not working, and then it drove me an error, but still it didn't give me a redirect link. Okay, you should not get that kind of error. Okay, HTML tags. So and the third one is like a HTML tags. They are like very very important. Most of our websites are created through HTML. So they have meta tags, which are nothing but the HTML tags, which actually helps search engines to understand the page content. Okay, it doesn't like appear on for a human being, I mean for a common user. I mean only the search engine can read this HTML tags. Okay, it actually like tells about the HTML doc. It's nothing but metadata. Metadata, what is metadata? It's nothing but data about your data. So it talks about the data. It tells about the data of the HTML doc. So it has a meta title, which is used for title, with meta keywords, and then meta description. Okay. Next one is off-page optimization. So I mean it's a completely opposite to your on-page optimization. So there we were like working on our web page to increase our page rank. Okay, to get a good results, to increase our SERP. Here we will be like performing outside the website area. We'll not be working on anything on the website, but we'll be doing something else apart from the optimizing our website, so that you'll be able to get good ranking. So this is called off-page optimization. So link building, so creating bank links, right? We discussed about that, going to Quora or somewhere else where we're just talking about okay how cool the website is and providing people links to go and check it out. Or you have a YouTube channel and then just like create links there, and you describe about the product and then give them a link there to go and buy it. And a lot of affiliate marketing people does that. Okay, they just do promote other company products and give them links, so they just go and buy it, right? Okay, so next is like the social media marketing. That's what we've been talking about, the affiliate marketing. And then brand mentions, yes, this also happens in the affiliate marketing. Okay, so the money that you spend on this is like completely apart from your SEO or direct SEO, but still it will really leads to increase in the in your SERP. Okay, so fifth phase is like social media reach. So you have to really understand, like, promoting your social media page will definitely never gonna increase your ranking factor in the search engine. But uh, when you like do spend money on this kind of factors, it makes your brand get more visibility, so that people get to know about your brand. So when they like type on Google, it might you might get the social media pages on first rather than your website. Sometimes it happens, yes, when a company's social media page is kind of getting popular than the real product. It happens sometimes, so it is not directly linked to the your SERP, but or revenue, but sometimes it is important. Okay, so here how you can do this social media reach through video creation is and submission. Most of the time, we have YouTube as a platform for this. Most of the companies use that. So when you create a video and then upload in your social media platform, you have to be really careful on these things. First one is having a very good snippet. So I think you all know what a snippet means. So when you like see a video on a website or a YouTube, you might like have a small tiny video clip which repeats, right? I think maybe I can just show you this. Okay. No, I don't have it here. I don't do snippets because it's completely educational. So I don't do keywords. I don't follow any of this, but still. Okay, for example, I have a video of Elon Musk. Okay, if I just go there and then a small snippet comes in, as in like Elon Musk is talking. Okay, and then I have Nicola a video about Tesla here. So when you just go there, something comes in now. Okay, so there's a TV TensorFlow Summit video. Okay, so they have not like uploaded a snippet, so you have to really work on the snippet. Okay, so here like I have a commencement speech somewhere here. So a girl is kind of talking, yeah, a motivational video of working out. So when you just go and see there, I mean, you see a snippet. So that's what I was talking about. Okay, and then for any title that you have, it should be intuitive. It should be like meaning what your video is about, but it should be intuitive. Okay, but if you want to, if you're like kind of making it intuitive, I mean, don't make it irrelevant. And you should be having appropriate keywords or tags. When you have give a description, you have to like describe about that topic, and I had a lot of keyword tags so that you'll get notified. And transcripts, I mean, you will be having transcripts or subtitles when the video is like going on. So most of them we get the auto generated English subtitles or in any other language, but YouTube has a facility to where you can add like upload a subtitle file. When you do that, you obviously gonna get a good reach. And the length of the website video posted either in social media, YouTube, or in your website is very important, because when you have long videos, definitely people are not going to see that. Okay, if it is short, yes, people will see it. And then you should be able to provide very good embedding options in your if you're like uploading in a social media, so that they can just like use it in their website. And then whatever video you're creating should be information, and it should not be like in the idea of selling a product. Okay, even if you're doing affiliate marketing, you should be like talking about the coolness of the product and features of the product, and you should not be like persuading people to buy that. Okay, it should be just informational. Okay, and then you should be having the right keywords. So this is how I mean this you can do to create off site or off page optimization. Okay, our final phase is maintenance, where you finish everything, but then you're not done yet. Things change every time. The marketplace changes, trend changes, the economy changes. So you have to, like, when you update any of your business, or when a marketplace change, when the market climate changes, you have to change few SEO stuff. Okay, so this SEO is not a one-time task. You have to be like maintaining and this until you have a website. And then if you want to like stay top of your SERP, you really have to do this. Okay, so what are things that you should be avoiding here? Okay, so first one is keyword stuffing. When you say keyword stuffing, it's nothing but having too many keywords. Sometimes I see a lot of people using like 20, 30, 40 keywords. So if you're going to do that, I don't think that you'll be getting good SERP. Okay, and is cookie stuffing. I think you all know what is a cookie, right? So you when you like go into a website, it might like ask you, um, do you want to accept some certain terms or something, cookies, like you get that kind of a notification, whether you can like give allow or decline according to your discretion. So if you are like allowing a cookie, so it means that you are like gonna have that cookie in your machine, in your browser. So whatever data that you are like whatever that you're browsing in that particular website goes back to them, like, and most of your information, sometimes your login information gets stored in there. Okay, so sometimes yes, cookies are bad, and it's not always bad, but based on the trustworthiness of the website, you can allow or decline cookies. Okay, so you cannot like stuff your cookies. Sometimes what this affiliate marketing people does is like some these kind of marketing websites, they just like store this people's login information, and then whenever you know whenever they buy a product through that same browser, they might give a false information saying, okay, they have used their backlink to buy a product so that they earn money. Sometimes yes, few marketing companies, promotional companies does that, but it's really bad. So you have to be really careful on where you're accepting cookies. But here you're not getting any harm. So, see, so they might be giving a false information to the e-commerce portals, saying that okay, they have used your link, but that may not be the case. Okay, they might be giving incorrect information. Okay, so next one is like hidden text or links. Yeah, sometimes you might be having few text which you don't want to like share it with the people, but you, if you have it like hidden in your HTML codes, the search engines can read it, and if it is not like irrelevant or it might be inappropriate, which might leads to the low ranking for your website. Okay, and clocking, yeah, that's actually completely illegal. So it's actually few illegal or irrelevant websites or does that. So they just like show different contact to people and a different contact to a content to the search engines. mostly like this pornography sites use that, so they might like have a URL where they say they showed a different content to a Google search engine and Yahoo search engine, and then when the user clicks on it, they get a complete different content. It is completely illegal. This should not be done. Okay. So here you have to really understand the real difference between black hat and white hat SEO. There are like two types of SEO. Um, so whatever that we have been discussing, having clocking and having invisible text sometimes like happens in the black hat strategies. So here, black hat SEO actually is refers to a lot of techniques where they are kind of very keen on getting the good SERP. They just want good rankings. They just follow the rules, and they just get the higher rankings. Whereas in white hat SEO, they just, yes, they use the tools and techniques, but they want to like target their human audience first. Yes, they want to follow search engine optimization, the keywords and everything, but still they don't want to like change their keyword just because it's going to give them good rank, if you're not willing to do that. Okay, so they target a human audience. They give preference to humans, whereas in the black hat SEO, they just like follow the tools and follow the techniques, so that they'll be able to get the good ranking. Okay, sometimes they might get in duplicate contact, they might have invisible tests, they, yes, they do clocking. So it's kind of sometimes bad to follow black hat SEO, but in white hat they just have the relevant content, they have the keywords. Yeah, I mean, they just have good videos with good images with well labels, they have their good HTML tags, so they just do clean SEO. Okay, so I think you are able to understand what is the black hat and white hat SEO. So yeah, that's why I wanted to like explain things to avoid before we get into this. Okay. So we have discussed very important topic today about the 6 phases of SEO. So where any company should be like doing when they start their online business presence. First you have to audit your website, your content, and then you have to do your on page optimization. You have to like optimize your website, and then you have to go for off page optimization, and then you have to like work on your social channels, and then you should keep on maintaining it now and then. Okay, hope you got a real understanding of this. If you got any doubts, we can discuss.